All right, guys, we are back. You know what I'm saying? We are back, ready to work, ready to lock in.
We are back.
All right, so we're gonna analyze our chart. Of course, we're gonna delete everything if it needs to be. We're gonna analyze our chart, then we're gonna see where's our opportunities for today. Now, if you've been watching the Jackpot strategy, you know that there was a daily entry given on gold today. Now, whether you know you were looking at it or not, that entry was there. All right, I seen that entry around like 7:30, 7:45 ish. I was out, but that move was clean. Now, the cool thing is, it's early in the week. Price is still close around that daily, so we're gonna go lock in our chart. We're gonna take our time to analyze, see the potential setup for the week, and lock in. All right, so let's get to work, man. Time to get focused. All right, let me go back. All right, here we go, guys. You can see my screen here. Here it goes. Perfect, perfect. All right, so you guys know, man, my favorite pair, best pair, the most pair that I trade is gold. Okay, and the next best pair that I trade is Nas 100. So first thing first, let's go ahead and analyze our gold. This is gold that I have here. From what I could see here, gold could potentially sell nicely. The way this daily open happened is serious. Plus the stochastic here is crossing downwards. Notice that confirmation right there. And then the volume is pretty small here and it's turning to a sell long term. So now we having a little pullback. I'm hoping we have a bit longer pullback on gold, at least 50% of what it just did towards the 50 MA, and then the next 50 MA, which I'm gonna show you guys real quick. But this looks good already for a sell. Now here's the thing, guys. All right, here's the thing. With this setup right now, price is literally in the middle of the zone. So if you look closely, since last week, okay, we spent a lot of time in the zone here. So last week we opened here, pushed up here, and then we had all consolidation throughout the rest of the week here. All right. So that tells me here, all right, I'm going to go ahead and remove all my drawings just so I could focus on what's going on now. So let's go ahead and remove all of our drawings from last week. We're going to start from scratch. So here's what I could see right now. It's a very, very key zone that price is at right now. Not because of a key zone that's there. Yes, the key zone is there too, but it could move until like 12 a.m. So it's not fully stable yet. So let's look at it right now. All right, so here's what I could see here, guys. All right, right now on the daily time frame, we have a smooth top candle. But, all right, price is above 50 MA. Price is above 50 MA on the daily time frame, and the candles are also all green bullish. On the H4 time frame, okay, last week we had a major push upwards to push us above middle Bollinger Band and above 50 MA. Now on gold, we are underneath middle Bollinger Band here and above the 50 MA. So there's two things here. I'm going to go ahead and draw my zone that's going to be able to show exactly how price is behaving. All right, so to get into it, on the higher time frame, price is at a crucial area, meaning we are in the middle zone. And when we are in the middle zone, either or could happen. All right, what is the possibilities that could happen? Either we could get a buy to go to top Bollinger Band for the week, TP, just like last week, we're talking about the same thing. TP, okay, or price going down for a sell to go to bottom Bollinger Band, TP. All right, there's two take profits here on the H4 time frame that you guys are gonna get an opportunity to take advantage, only if you could foresee the potential move happening. So if I go ahead and erase this, clear drawing, I'll come here. In a few hours, in an hour or two, I'm going to know whether price is going to go up here for a buy or down here for a sell. Now there's two take profit. Okay, there's two take profit. What's up? What's up? We just, what's up, Sniper? Too cold, locked in. Tweezy, what's going on, man? We ready to go, locked in. So looking at this here, guys, right here, we have a 50-50 chance going up, 50-50 chance going down. We're in the middle zone. I'm going to go ahead and start drawing my order blocks just to see where price is respecting. This looked like a strong, very strong support zone. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my box there real quick. One second. Let's draw an order block right here. And it's gonna be a tight order block too. Like, it's not gonna be too wide, because by that time we will see where price is going. All right, there it is right there at the support zone. And then we're going to go ahead and do another zone right up there at the top. Excuse me, guys, I'm not feeling too well. So I've been kind of a little bit sick, runny nose, but I'm getting better. All right, so let's go ahead and draw a zone here. So if price breaks this high, I know we're going for a buy. If price breaks this low, I know we're going for a sell. right, we'll leave it just right here for now. But this is how it looks on the daily. So that's mean we're gonna get a breakout really soon from this area to this area. So this time I did not do one big box on the weekly. Excuse me, guys. So yeah, as I was saying, I only did 2 boxes here because I'm looking at the daily high and lows and also that 50 MA right there. We do have a buy signal for gold right now in the higher time frame. And then on the H4 time frame, if I had my analysis, I'm also at a 50 MA. That's all green bullish. Excuse me, guys. So that just tells me that we should be looking to buy gold right now instead of looking for a sell. Because just because we had that little breakout off that daily, it price may go retest that daily again, and you guys know that happens often. So something to keep an eye out for. Yeah, right now price is in the middle zone. We don't know exactly what it's going to do just yet, but it is going to do a big move really soon. Thank you, Jess. Appreciate it, man. I know I wasn't feeling well, but I knew I had to show up to be consistent. You know, I can't let a little cold get me off my game. Gotta stay locked in regardless. That's the dedication. That's what it takes, man. That's what people don't see. And then when you make it, they'll be like, oh, he's lucky. But we all know it's not luck, man. All right, so we still looking at this gold. Let's look at gold on the H1 time frame. See how this look. All right, we're pushing up on gold right now. I kind of want to take this buy trade once I get the more confirmation. So the confirmation I need is half trend green, moving average green to go full head on. But this is how it's looking right now on the H4 time frame. Now, again, it's 50-50. The only thing that made me want to even buy is simply because price is literally at a 50 MA and a moving average in the key zone that it'll have to break to keep going down, which it could break. If it breaks it, you know, it's just going to keep dropping. If it doesn't break it, it's going to reverse. Whoop, reverse to go up here. But, of course, you know, it's early. No rush. And we still got to just stay focused. So, let's see. All right, now on the H1, let's see what's going on. So on H1, price is still selling strong now. It just turned around. Let's see. All right, we are very bearish right now looking at it. Because on the H4, we 50-50. But on the H1, we are literally underneath a 50 MA that's all red bearish. We're about to break that box. Underneath 50 and middle Bollinger Band on the 30. 15 is right there as well. Oh, look at that. Price literally went to fully test this area on the 15. It did not fully reach it just yet. Let's see on the 5 minute. On the 5 minute, it's at the bottom Bollinger Band area. 1 minute, it should be at the bottom Bollinger Band area as well. It just tested the 50 MA. Okay, so now because it didn't break and give me that confirmation that I was looking for, we are no longer looking for any type of buys. And that's why I told you guys it's looking good because it's at a support. But until I get a green half trend or a green 50 MA to show me that we are buying right now, then I'm not taking that trade. You don't want to be in drawdown and take unnecessary losses. So that's why for me, that extra confirmation to know what to do now is the moving averages. So right now it's green on the 1 minute and 3 minute. Oh Lord. Sheesh. All right, 1 minute, we all green, but that was a crazy pullback. Let's see 5 minute. 5 minute, we should be all red. Oh, we green on the 5 minute? So that was a pullback? Crazy. It ain't fully test this area though on the 5 minute time frame. So let's see how price reacts right now. We'll go ahead and mark it as a vertical line for the buy. Excuse me, guys. I'm hanging in there. All right, thanks. Appreciate it, guys. All right, let's go ahead and add off vertical line right here as well to see how this is going to play out. That was a major retest. Probably leaving a wick on a different time frame. New hour just came up. That's how the new hour opened. All right, let's see. We're still in buy zones because of the box that I just did. I could go ahead and do an uptrend line here as well from the H1. All right, we call it H1 trend line. H1 uptrend line. Yeah, this cold is beating me up, man. It's gotten worse since I sat down here. But I'm good. I'm good. I got at least another 30 minutes in me, and then we good. So let me finish this on this time frame. So let's see where we at overall. We got a bottom Bollinger Band here on the 15, but also in the middle Bollinger Band area. It's tough. It's tough. All right. It's really tough to say where price is going to go. We're going to have to be patient on this one. But I am going right. Where's the higher time frame Bollinger Bands are? At least. So right now, I think price may continue going down for a sell. Simply because on the higher time frame, the middle Bollinger Band, let me show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Right here. The middle Bollinger Band, that line right there, is at the top, showing a true resistance zone area. And looking at it now as well, I'm seeing we have a red half trend on the H4 time frame. So we're looking very bearish. Let me go ahead and write my destinations. We could even possibly look for a sell trade, but let's see. Yeah, it's looking very bearish, but one thing you don't want to do is just rush and jumping in the trade. We needed to test a certain area. It just tested 50 MA on the 1 minute time frame, so we'll have to wait and see where else it's gonna test. Yeah, this thing is gonna drop, guys. Looking at it now, for sure. Ooh, he's dumping. He's dumping. Hold on. Don't leave me behind now. Wow. So that's mean is it went to fully test, 5 minute Bollinger Band, 15-minute Bollinger Band now. So this is a new support zone now we at. Let's see if it's gonna break it. All red bearish candles. Dropping. Let's see. Who's already in this sell? That's a nice trade from the daily. It's look like it's going to keep dumping. But I'm still waiting to see how we could get a potential pullback on this. Let me see. Pull back. There it is. Look how everything changed quickly. Half trend is now red. But on the H4 it's been red too, so giving us that long-term sell already. That's some nice move to start it off. All right, it's breaking the box here. So it's safe to say I could take a trade here. It's breaking the other box, so let's see how it's gonna look here. Oh, it already broke this area. It's going fast. So that means we are going right down here. Right down here. See if we get a pullback. Oh, fully underneath the area now, guys. Sheesh. Let's take this trade on a running candle. That was a good re-entry opportunity right there. Right at the top here. Market is dumping right now on gold. All right, we getting some big move, and part of the reason is because Friday we didn't have that much move, so market is breaking out fast early. That was a nice drop. How many pips was that? 120 pips. Breakout. Alright, let's see how this is gonna react. Let's secure this 30 bucks here. This is not my ideal entry, so I'm not expecting this to end at. I'm just seeing how it's pulling back, and then maybe at the pullback I could take the entry on this sell here. We got all sales confirmation. H4. Now we're looking very bearish, guys. Very bearish. We're going to take profit here, guys, from that daily line. So let's see if we get a little pullback. It's hard to get in this trade because it's running. Let's risk $30 here. It's going very bearish, very fast. Damn. We're dropping. You guys, who's in this trade right now? It's crazy. Nice. Good job, man. Nice work to those that's in this cell right now. I'm not in right now, unfortunately. This is a nice H4 candle open. Let's see where it goes. I'm hoping we get a pullback. That's a nice entry. I'm hoping we get a 50% pullback for this. I'm really hoping for it. I'm definitely gonna stay up tonight, guys. I know we're gonna get some action. Stand up for a little bit, if my body lets me. I'm very tired and I feel a little sick, so I'm gonna try my best. All right, let's see if we get that little pullback. I'm hoping we do. Yeah, man. Definitely secure gains. You can never go wrong with securing gains, guys. Like that's what I preach. Like, secure gains, you could always re-enter. Secure gains, you could always re-enter. There goes a pullback. All right, let's see how this is gonna behave. Okay, we are pushing up. Let's see how we're looking on the 15-minute bottom Bollinger Band area. We are very low here. Price broke the bottom Bollinger Band area, so now this trend line become a new resistance line. See how that works? That's why we do our analysis. Alright, hopefully we get a nice pullback here, man. Alright, we getting a little pullback here. Nice. Let's see how far this pullback could go. But it already showing you guys it wants to go down here, man. Middle Bollinger Band. Look. See? It's coming from here because it wants to go down here. Let's see. No rush still. It's dropping though. Wow. Very, very bearish. Very, very bearish. Let's look at our profits to see how we run in here. 75, not bad. Wow, look at that. We are bearish, guys. 115 on this. Sheesh. And I'm entering at a running candle. I didn't time this properly, man. That's my fault. That's a beautiful trade. We're going here to take profit. Let's see how it goes. We still got a chance, man. If we get a nice pullback, we could get a better entry on this gold. For real. was a major drop on the H1. Alright, I'm gonna secure this little gain. Damn, it went from $115 to $30. Fuck. I'm securing that. Let's see how the pullback is gonna be and where it's gonna be at. But it is looking very bearish, guys. Very bearish. Alright, let's see if it breaks this area right here, which is a resistance zone. Bottom Bollinger Band, which was a support, now becomes a new resistance zone. That's how the indicator works. This was a support zone, but it became a resistance zone. Bottom Bollinger Band. That's how it works. $15-minute time frame. This is how it's looking. Well, we're pushing up. We're pushing back up. Cliff, what's going on? I'm going to get out soon. Bye. Can you take a look at XPX? Yeah, sure. I got you. I got ties. Test it. Yep. GP cell H42. Yep. Is this a problem? Yep. For sure it is. I got you guys on an instant funding account if you guys want access. I think this is a great little pullback for a re-entry sell, guys. What do you guys think? I don't know how far this sell is going to go, or is it going to fully pull back as a retracement? I guess we're going to have to wait and see. Oh man, I done went through like 2 napkins already. Man down, guys, man down. But I feel good overall. I'm not that sick. I just have a crazy runny nose. The ice bath had a lot to do with that too, guys. It made me feel better, but also made me have runny nose. Yeah, that goal right now is at a 50-50 area. I really don't know. It's supposed to be going for a sell right now, based on what I know. All right, we back above the trend line. Okay. That's the area to buy. Let's try a buy bias here. I made like $60 already scalping, and I'm not going serious right now, guys. I'm risking like $100. If a move end up being a long-term move, great. But right now, it's not. Yeah, I'm not gonna go hard. Put a tight stop loss on this. It's like $100. I'm already up like in 2,700 profit on this. So it's whatever. Excuse me. Let's see what we're gonna get. Overall, though, this is a sell trade, guys. Like, if we were to have already caught that signal from the daily, we would be chilling right now. So one thing I'm gonna do for me, I'm going to focus more during the market open to catch those good market opens. Yeah, so those of you guys that want an instant funded account, what does that mean? Instant funding mean you're going to get access to a funded account where whatever profit you make, you get to withdraw it right away. So I think that's a pretty good deal, man, to just be able to scale quickly like that. So yeah. Just contact me on Instagram, Jackpot PMG, or Telegram at Jackpot PMG, and I will send you guys the information on how to get an account. What's going on, Maxwell? Nice to have you on here. Glad to have you on here. Right now, I'm trading gold, looking at gold. It's dropping right now. Yeah, everything is looking bearish right now on gold. Someone mentioned to look at XPX for them. I don't mind. We're going to look at NAS too, man. We're going to be trading NAS. But let me finish my gold analysis so we don't be here too long. So we have our middle Bollinger Band here. Alright, H4 middle BB right there. And then we're going to have support right here. Just like that. That'll be H4 bottom B BB. Bottom BB. Learn the abbreviations. H4BB. B. That's H4 bottom Bollinger Band. Let's change the color green. And then we have H4 top Bollinger Band. H4 top T BB. H4 top Bollinger Band right there. So these are the most important areas of the market this week, guys. And then of course we have the trend line. This trend line is saying for us to stay in a sell. But if price go back above it to head towards this way, we have to decide and make a good decision. So let's see how it's all gonna play out. Right now, price is above a support zone. My trade is still valid. Alright, so that's gold. We'll leave it as that for now. Let's go to NAS. There goes NAS. Ooh, NAS is going to try to hit take profit here, guys. On the H4, this thing is over freaking bought. It's on top of Bollinger Band. On the daily, we had a top Bollinger Band area. Let me mark it. resistance zone right up there. All right, and then from there we're going to go to the H1 because H4 is already overbought. And what I could say is that we do have a resistance zone here, which is H1 top BB. Let's mark it and call it that. There it is. And then we got middle Bollinger Band right here. We'll do support. H4 bottom. No, that's H4M. BB. Alright, H4 top. H1 top. So this is H1 middle BB, not H4. I'm so used to the H4. The only reason I'm not doing my analysis on the H4 is because it's overbought on that time frame. You see? It's way overbought. Alright, we in profit right now on our trade. $46, not bad. It's a good trade. To make it even safer, I could just go ahead and move my stop loss to entry. And let's see how far this goes. You feel me? Easy stuff. So I don't lose nothing. I'm doing quick scalp. That's not like my main trade I'm looking to lock in on. But if it goes all the way up and I'm trailing stop loss, why not? Because now I could start looking for buys and I could see where I could get the next buy from. Alright, price is pushing up right now. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, and these are small scalp too, man. Very small scalp that I'm doing. But the drop was the nicest drop from market open to now. That was beautiful. That's why I said it's kind of my fault because I personally need to do better. Just showing up exactly at market open. The thing is because it's Sunday and I'm still in the weekend and I'm most likely out. Because I'm mostly in the house, locked in trading throughout the week anyway. So, you know, Saturdays, Sundays, I'm mostly outside, you know, networking with people, interacting with the world. As traders, you can't just live inside the house and never go out, man. You got to do something. So, I try to do that on the weekends. So when I get home, I'm not as locked in or as focused as I need to be on Sundays. So I just need to make a small little adjustment, and you know, we'll be able to get these moves. Like the whole reason I changed my schedule and trade with you guys at this time now is because we need to catch the daily open when the daily open opens. You feel me? So the daily open for this sell was here. You know, you can go look at Jackpot strategy and you will be able to see that. We had the daily entry right here at the key zone high. But we're reaching our support zone now. Let's see. I knew this support zone was strong, so I just want to see how price is going to react right now. off of it. Okay, it's pushing up. We might test 50 MA again one more time before we get another push down. Let's see. That'll be a good entry for us. So, excuse me. Yeah, it's definitely buying, man. Good job. $100, not bad at all. I'm probably making 100 right now off this scalp. Why not? $96, 99, 103. Remember, I didn't go hard on this trade because I'm looking for more sells than buys right now. So we're gonna get the retest that's gonna push price towards a sell real soon. Probably under here. Anywhere under here we can get that move, to be honest. Let's see how it's gonna react, and then we're gonna take some action. That's a major rejection, guys. That's a major rejection. Don't ignore that. You see why I bought? Why I took my chance on this trade here? Like a quick scalp, because like, why not? The price was at a true support zone. You know, risking like 30 bucks. I had actually a 50 cents in there. Would have been making 200. 149, not bad. That's a major push up. Let's see if it's gonna break the cloud. It just broke 50. So we may keep pushing higher. Major support zone right here where we at. We have major support zone. That push price the other way. Damn, that's a major rejection. You see, I told you guys. I took this trade just because I wanted to see. And I put my stop loss at entry just because worst case scenario, I don't want to lose nothing on it. But best case scenario, the higher it goes from here, the more money I could make on this. And also it'll let me know what trend we end. But while making money, and the risk was so small. When I'm actually risking like 200, 300, 500, that's a big trade for me. And I did my homework already. But right now, gold is definitely looking bearish. And we're definitely going to get some big moves on it. So let's leave this as is. Let's go ahead and lock our chart. So we have our analysis. And then NAS, pretty simple. We just need to see how and where price is going to break this week. Is it going to be for a buy or a sell? So based on the H1 time frame, either we're going to break this area, okay, and go lower. There it is. Just like that. Either we're going to break that low to go lower, or we're going to break that high to go higher. So keep an eye out. But no rush. You know, I don't want you guys to rush nothing. There's no rush. Alright. Gold is reaching a resistance zone area. This is where we could look for another sell opportunity. Exactly around that area. The only issue is now we will need a confirmation from the 1 minute or 5 minute moving average or half trend. That's a nice retest at the trend line. It ain't fully retested, but once it does, we should be good to go for a sell again. Almost reached it for the retest. Give me the entry here, I'll take it. So if it gives me the sell opportunity here, I'm taking it. Right there. After the retest, of course. So let's see. If not, anywhere underneath this area could be good for a sell. And you know what I'm gonna do with my trades? I'm not gonna give back $100. That's what I'm not gonna do. I'm scalping, guys. I'll make another 100 here. That's already 300 for the night. I'm just scalping. But that's not my real plays yet for the week, guys. My real plays for the week is $1,000 plays, risking 300 to 500. We still bullish. Excuse me. Let's do some small shit here. Right, I need the candle. Stop loss. See here, I'm really only risking what? $2, $5. I'm up scalping right now. Alright, so we did NAS. We did gold all while I'm scalping. Making 100 here and there. Not the real moves just yet. Again, this week we're gonna have big moves, so please don't self-sabotage yourself. Don't lose all your equity. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you'll see. You'll see something big, so don't fuck it up, man. It's my only information for you guys that locked in trading this week. Don't sabotage yourself. Alright, wait for your opportunities, make sure it's clear, then strike. Also keep in mind Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is the best day in the market. So that means if today's a Monday or Sunday, it's not a Thursday or Wednesday, it's not the best day in the market. That doesn't mean you're not gonna get moves. That's not what that means. It just means that sometimes, most of the time, the best moves happen on Thursdays, Wednesday, Thursday. And on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, not that much. But you still get moves. Alright, let's do the last pair bro wanted. Let me lock in my analysis. Did I lock it in yet? Nope. Let me lock it in. Perfect. And then bro wanted to see XPX. XPX is doing just like NAS. Damn, that shit is choppy as hell. XPX 500. Oh my god. There's another one that's not as choppy. Oh my god. I don't know, bro. They're saying it for me. I don't trade this. It look like a stock pair. That doesn't mean there's no money in it. Remember, market is a $1 trillion market, guys. There's a lot of money in it. Just the way it looks is just not appetizing. Let me try this XPX 500. Alright, this one is much better. This one is much better. Yeah, this one same like NAS. Everything NAS do, this thing do. It's bullish right now. Every area in the Jackpot strategy reach. We had a bottom Bollinger Band entry for a buy. Middle Bollinger Band right here for a buy. Top Bollinger Band for a take profit. So it needs to fully test up here before it could actually give you a sell move if you're looking for a sell. Alright, so look at gold testing that trend line where I possibly want to take my trade for a sell. See, a sell here is not going to hurt because stop loss is super tight. But I really want price to fully test the line first, so I could know for sure if I could take a good sell there. If not, then it doesn't make sense to go all in. We gotta know when to go all in and when to just chill. You have to know that. That's one of the hardest things, though. It's easier said than done. Alright, let's close this trade here. $7 profit. Let's try to sell for 0.25. Yeah, man, I do trade futures on Top Step. This is the Top Step account right here. I just gotta log in and stuff, but we pretty much good on that. I'm gonna double up here to see what happens. Super tight stop loss right above the entry. This will take like a good $50 from me if it's wrong. But if it's right, we're going straight to profit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make this a bigger trade because the sell is more likely to happen than the buy for the rest of the night since of how it opened with the daily open. So I'm putting my stop loss right above the bottom Bollinger Band area. Okay, I'm putting my stop loss there. And why is it still in draft? Yeah, I'm putting my stop loss right up there. And whatever happens, happens. Hey, that's it. That's trading for you. Alright, put it right above this area here. And then I'm going to do a pending order right at the bottom Bollinger Band area for a sell limit. Right here. Pending order right here. Right at the top. Draft pending order. Sell limit right there. And then we're gonna also put a stop loss on that. So I just turned this trade to a bigger trade because of how it's looking. Just like that. And then we're gonna put a take profit on this and move stop loss to entry on the best trade. We're gonna move stop loss to entry on this one. Just because if it pulls back, I don't want to lose shit. Well, it's pulling back right now. Let me just close it. Alright, so we in this trade right here, and then we're gonna get the retest up there. That's gonna give us a re-entry. I might just close this one because it's too big of a trade too early. And then I'll let this one run with stop loss right above there. Now, if this goes for me for the night, okay, then tomorrow I should wake up in profit. And take profit is gonna be down here. So I go here. I draft my take profit. I make 1,200 off this move if it happens. Not bad at all for the lot size. Yeah, that's crazy. It's 200 pips. Alright, TP here as well. If it goes down there, that's TP. Based on my confirmation, I think that is very likely to happen. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see, you know. So that's pretty much my trade for the night. And I'm not going to send this one as a signal, guys, because it's not exactly where I want to enter, exactly at the daily entry line, where I would love to enter. I only like to send my signals at daily entry line. So if I miss the entry or price is not nearby or close to it, I really don't want to take that trade. But I'm up in profit on this account like crazy, so I could risk 2 to 300, 400 on this potential setup here. Plus, I already made 200 scalping it anyway, so it should be good. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Besides that, there's not much to do when it comes to trading. You just take action and watch your action come to life. Whether you're right or wrong, you're gonna know soon. And then once you know, you learn for the next setup. Every day you get a new setup. Every time you get a new opportunities, you're going to be able to find that move you're looking for, guys. So all it takes is really showing up consistently. Like for me right now, I'm sick right now. I'm not feeling well. I have a runny nose throughout the whole session. I'm not feeling well, but I'm showing up. You know what I'm saying? That what mattered the most. Now, of course, you're not a robot. You need your rest and everything, but you know, when you could push a little further, when you could go a little harder. Like I know I'm sick, I'm not feeling well, but I know deep down inside I could do the live. I could show up and do the stream. I could still trade. I'm still pushing myself. That's all that matters, and the universe see that, and it's gonna give you what you are looking for because you are knocking. I mean, in the great book it says, "Knock and you shall receive." Right? So, if you're not knocking by being persistent, if you're not showing up to the chart, you're not analyzing your chart, you're not depositing money into your broker account, you're not getting funded, you're not knocking. So you're not going to get the blessing you're looking for. But if you are doing all of that, you're preparing yourself, you're adding money to your broker account, you have your funded account ready, you have the Jackpot strategy indicator, you show up to all the live streams that we do, we trade together, you active in the group chat, you will get results over time. That's just what happens. It's the byproduct of you ask, right? You asking, that's the byproduct. You asking, so therefore you shall receive. So keep working, guys. Keep showing up, man. It's gonna make sense. And one of those weeks, one of those months, you're gonna have crazy breakthroughs. That's just gonna put you at a different level. So for you to get to that breakthrough, you just need to stay consistent. You need to keep knocking. Keep knocking. That's what the great book said. Knock and you shall receive. Keep showing up. Keep trading. Keep taking your attempts. Whether stop loss, take profit, trigger. Keep doing it over and over and over. Until one day you have that breakthrough, you go to the next level. Now you're risking bigger risk to make more money. But same routine, same process, same strategy. Continue knocking now. You're just going to get even bigger blessings, bro. That's all it is, man. Just lock in. Just lock in. Show up. Be persistent. And everything will work out. I truly, truly believe that. So, guys, I know you guys got this, man. I know it's going to be a great week. Don't rush it. Like I said, don't self-sabotage yourself. Don't make dumb decisions. Just take your time. Breathe. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Get out the trade early before a bigger loss. If you have strong confidence, stay in the trade. Example, right now in this gold, I just took it. And it's not looking great for a sell. Maybe it could, but this ticker is annoying me. So I'm going to make sure that my stop loss on this is tight. Because I don't need to lose on this. What the hell? Yeah, tight stop loss and call it a day. Go right here and go to edit. I'm already in profit on it. And we're going to do the stop loss right here. See? Just like that. Because, look, guys, what I'm telling you is like, when the time comes to take that nice risk, you're going to know. You're going to feel it. It's going to make sense. It's going to be smooth. That's the feeling you need to get. All right? Until you don't have that feeling, don't just like go hard. Wrong timings. We already know. Wednesday, Thursday, is the best days of the market, and then of course Fridays. But we know Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're gonna get our best moves. So we need to be on our A game on those days. We need to make sure that we are taking the best risk possible for the week. So that's why I say, man, don't go too hard in the beginning of the week. You know, preserve your equity, save your profits, man, so you could risk on the best days of the market. That's how you're gonna get to the next level, man. Keep going, man. Keep working. But that's about it for me, guys. It's 9 o'clock. I did my best. I pushed through. Appreciate you guys that is showing up consistently. Appreciate you guys that are also motivating me to keep showing up consistently. I wasn't feeling well all session, but we did it. And we're going to have some great setup happen for us. So that's all for today's session. And guys, I'll talk to you guys soon.